Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simply Sports Talk. Today, we're going to be talking about Alabama's left tackle, Evan Neal. Now, Evan Neal is a behemoth. He's a monster. He's a man amongst boys. He is listed at 6'7", 351 pounds. And you would think, okay, a guy that tall, a guy that big, he's going to be slow. He's going to be moving. Like, he'll be a big tank. However, he won't be able to get up the field and do good in the run game. No, that's not the case at all. Evan Neal is an athletic freak, to say the least. He's an athletic freak. I've once seen a video of Evan Neal jumping, like standing on the ground and jumping up in the air and putting both feet on two different boxes. Evan Neal, for his size, is one of the most impressive left tackles I've seen coming to the draft in recent history. As at the weight of 351 pounds, he moves like a person who's supposed to be 200. He moves like someone who's 290 pounds. He moves like a left tackle who's 290 pounds. And usually, when left tackles sacrifice weight and size, they tend to up their mobility and their ability to get up the field in the run game. That's what makes Evan Neal so enticing. He not only has the strength of a big offensive lineman, he has the mobility of a smaller offensive lineman. Now, as I said earlier, he possesses a lot of speed and mobility. You really have to see it to believe it. This guy, I saw a picture on social media. 350 pounds with little belly. It looked like he had little belly fat. I saw a picture where he was showing his muscles. 351 pounds. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Now, as I said, he has great speed and mobility, but he's not just a speed and mobility offensive tackle. No, he's a very strong offensive tackle. He completely neutralizes pass rushers. I've seen it. Evan Neal is extremely strong. Evan Neal has incredible size. He has incredible mobility. And, okay, you would think, okay, he has great size, great mobility, and he can move. No, he also has a really good skill set, too. He also has tools in his toolbox that I've seen him use frequently to neutralize defenders, depending on what they try to do to him. It's really hard to beat Evan Neal. You can't bull rush him because he's stronger than you, but you can't speed rush him because he can keep up with you. That's what makes Evan Neal so difficult to deal with. And not only you can't really do all your pass rush moves because he knows how to neutralize majority of the pass rush moves. Evan Neal is, I consider him to be just a once in a generation tackle. There's a reason he's going to be one of the top 3 picks. He's, like I said, you really can't speed rush, bull rush. He's stronger than you. Oh, you're going for the speed rush? He's as mobile as you. He can keep up with you. He has great footwork. Now, when you combine the skill set, strength, size, speed, that's a monster in the run game. Have you seen Evan Neal in the run game? Imagine a 6'7", 351 pounder. You're a 6'1" linebacker, and he's coming after you quickly. He's not sluggish, but no, he's quick. He's coming at you quickly. Evan Neal not only has a really good pass protection, he's also a monster in the run game. Now, when Alabama played Georgia won, of course, but when Alabama played Georgia, I made an effort. I never watch offensive linemen, but I made an effort to focus purely on Evan Neal. And when I watched Evan Neal play, I was blown away. Evan Neal completely took his pass rushers out the game. Whoever lined up against Evan Neal was doing nothing. Bryce Young, he didn't get pressured. Bryce Young didn't get pressured. I'm telling you, Bryce Young didn't get pressured on his side. Not on Evan Neal's side. I don't know about the other side, but not on his side. This is a Georgia team. We're talking about a Georgia team that's being considered one of the best defenses in college history. This isn't just some good team. No, this is being considered one of the best defensive teams in recent history, in college history, actually, in collegiate history. Evan Neal completely took whoever lined up against him out the game. They had no impact, no effect. They did completely nothing against Evan Neal. I was like, wow. Bryce is not even getting pressured. Evan's not getting pushed back. Evan's not getting beat. Evan Neal did his job. He protected Bryce Young very effectively. Now, as you can probably tell, I want Evan Neal, and I believe he should be the first overall pick. However, I have heard reports come out that the Jaguars have met with Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau, so it seems like we're in between those two. Now, those two are very different picks for this team. We could either go on a defensive route and pick Kayvon Thibodeau to help Josh Allen, or we can go into the offensive route and try to protect Trevor Lawrence for the next, let's say, decade. He'll easily be good for a decade. So let's say a decade. I believe the Jaguars should bulk up the offense and try to protect Trevor by getting Evan Neal and signing they should sign a wide receiver. I believe they should sign a wide receiver and get him some weapons and get him some good pieces. But I think it's very important that he has all the time in the world by having Evan Neal on his offensive side. I believe Evan Neal is special, and he will be, if he comes to the Jaguars, he will make an instant impact and put basically the NFL on notice. They will recognize him as one of the best young left tackles or right tackles in the game. That's what makes Evan Neal so interesting. Evan Neal can play right tackle and left tackle, as at Alabama he had years playing both positions. I think it would be wiser to put him at left tackle. However, we just drafted Walker Little in the second round, so you're saying, okay, essentially we're giving up on Walker Little, or Walker Little's got to go to right tackle. Either Evans got to go to right tackle or Walker's got to go to right tackle, because there's no way we keep Juwan Taylor. That's a video coming soon. Watch out for that. But the Jaguars have to make a decision. Do we go Walker Little at left tackle, or do we go Evan Neal at right tackle Evan Neal at right tackle, or do we go Evan Neal at left tackle and Walker Little at right tackle? But I do believe, regardless of anything, if the Jaguars pick Evan Neal, it will be a step in the right direction, and the Jaguars will be able to build the offense and become somewhat of an offensive team. As last year, everyone knew this. We had no identity. Were we defensive? Were we offensive? No one could tell. Every few weeks, you would see defensive sparks. Every few weeks, you see offensive sparks. But we really had no identity. As you know, the Chiefs, they're offensive. As you know, the Patriots, they're defensive. As you know, the Saints, they're defensive. As you know, well, the Rams were kind of both offensive and defensive. They were really good. But you know, the Bengals, they were offensive with a little bit of defense on the side. A little bit of defense on the side. But overall, I want to say Evan Neal is a monster. He will be a great addition to the Jaguars, and I hope the Jaguars pick him this upcoming draft. Now, thank you for watching Simply Sports Talk. This is me signing out. Bye.